World Area Studies Eastern Hemisphere, week 14. I hope everybody is having a good week. Remember, you should be checking your grade and looking for comments from me. This week there is no on-campus time because of the high school testing, so remember not to go on Wednesday. Alright, so for this week, Monday, look over the work for the week. Take a look at the pictures of heavy populations. Look at and fill in the population knowledge reading chart and submit it. Explore the links provided and learn more about the world population. Wednesday, watch the video and make your post in the discussion. Thursday, do a reply. Friday, do a reply. Since it's kind of a light work week, take a chance to get caught up or mentally prepare / recover if you are doing state testing. Alright, so let's take a look at what that looks like. Remember, you should always be entering the week through the course content folder. If you click over here, you might miss something. If you clicked on course content, remember we are in unit 4. Scroll down to week 14, population. So for Monday, you're looking at this picture, just kind of taking it in and thinking about what it says. What does the growth of the world's population mean for our standard of living, our transportation choices, and our future as a planet? Can this rapid growth be slowed or even stopped? What does this mean for our economy and our future if we do not slow it down or even stop it? Check out these pictures of some of the most crowded and densely populated areas on Earth. So, we've got New York, somewhere in Asia, just a bunch of people, a beach, and then here's what approximately 700,000 people look like in the city of downtown Denver. This was the Broncos Super Bowl rally. After you've thought about that, move on to the population growth chart and kind of look through the web pages. So what you'll need to do is fill in this chart. You need to look at the underlined word, and if you can define this word, make some sort of mark in this box. If you've only seen it, put one here. If this is the first time you've ever seen that word, click in the I have no knowledge of this box. After you've done that, play a little bit with the world population clock. You can see how many people are born today, births so far this year. And then we've got more than twice as many births than we have deaths. That many people have died today. Again, more than twice as many. And then you can look at the largest countries by population, kind of look at a graph. You can see how population has skyrocketed around the 1900s when healthcare and other scientific discoveries started getting better. Food, learning how to grow more food, keep people healthy. So, all right, you can look over that. This shows dates of when we hit certain marks, like when they predict we will hit 8 billion. That's not that far away. We're currently at 7.6 billion, 10 billion in the next 25 years or so. All right, so then after you've looked at that, go to gapminder.org and play around with this chart. You can change the date down here at the bottom and see how the countries move. This is life expectancy versus income. So the more money people have, the older they are likely to live. You can see over here, yellow is the Americas, orange is Asia, Africa, Eastern Sea countries, You can change this if you want to look at something else. You can look at energy, like oil production per person, and you can change it to environment, water, how much renewable water a country has. And again, they've only started recording that in the 60s, so you can kind of see that move along. You can zoom in if you want, just play around with it. You can choose by country if you want to just look at a certain area of the world. You can just click on Africa, and if you click on the circles, you can see specifically which country it is. So play around with that, and then move on to the next assignment. I have listed a page of some things that I found interesting, like life expectancy versus food supply, child mortality versus the armed forces personnel, and it looks like some people have commented on what they think is interesting. If you find another interesting combo, share it in the comment section below. Right, and then move on to the discussion. So your discussion this week, we talked a little about the Earth being full in a different discussion. So now we're going to watch this video where he kind of talks about global population and uses these boxes as a prop. And you need to think about what the population was like in 1960. So was it big? Was it small? Was it rich? Was it poor? How is it different in 2010 when this video was made, 50 years later? And what kind of props did he use? So the boxes is one example. What was another one, and why did he use those props? And finally, what was the specific plan he had talked about that could help population growth? He's very specific about that, so if you're not sure, you can find it at the 8-minute mark. Make sure you respond to 2 of your classmates. Remember, you need 5 sentences in your post, 3 in your replies, both replies, so 6 total, for a total of 100 points. So keep in mind, you're thinking about population patterns and how it relates to the impact on places, the purposes of different types of visual representations, and how to use both written and visual text to determine importance. If you want to follow along with the reading, here is a transcript of the video. This will also help you find the 8-minute mark. You can click down here and it'll take you straight to that point. So 8 minutes is about right here. So you would want to click on that and it'll take you. And that should be it for the week. If you have any questions, please let me know. Remember, you can find my email and phone number right here. If you're turning in late work, please use the late work form. Have a great week, and I will see you back on campus next week if you're testing.